I guess, should we talk about the police chief search a little bit? You know, let me say that there's a lot of people in the community that are in a rush for us to hire a police chief, and I don't think any of the council really feels like we're in that big of a rush. We want to make the right decision, and I know that all of us, and I do mean all of us, have been reviewing all of the applications. And I know that I've been through them, and I know that several of them, probably everybody has been through them at least once, if not all of them, been through most of them. And what we're trying to do is we're each trying to narrow it down to a list of 5 to 7 people that we feel would be a good police chief, and we're actually trying to get that narrowed down within the next few days even. So we're getting closer, and then once that's done, we're going to compare the list, and if an applicant is on everybody's list, you know, there's a great likelihood that that person will have an interview. If the person is on a majority of a list, then we'll probably, you know, talk and decide whether or not they will be granted an interview. If they're on nobody's list, obviously they won't be given an interview. And if they're maybe on 1 or 2 persons list, I think then that council member that thought that that was a good applicant may want to do some politicking to try to get that person on somebody else's list. So we're narrowing it down, and I think we'll have it narrowed down to a manageable list within the next several days even. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, yeah.
And once you get that smaller list, that's when we can actually do the complete background checks, because right now all we have is what they've sent us.
Right.
What we can send off and actually get through the job folders from different places, and then you can actually read everything about it, a person, so we can get that additional information. Right now we don't have that.
Right. So that's an update on the police chief search, and that's moving along. We've got a lot of good applicants, a lot of qualified people, and so I'm confident that you know, whether we stick with Joe or whether we hire someone else, we're going to have a good police chief for this city.